Oh my gosh. I guess it was. Okay. Okay. I have a window here. Oh, got something. Yep, I see it. Good choice of music.
Jiggy, look back!
What is up, everybody? I am here with Drew the Nostalgia Maniac.
How's it going there, everyone?
There he is. Alright, you bear with us as I am setting up my stream. It's been a minute. So, obviously, coming back with a lot of wonderful technology that goes into streaming. And my PC, no matter how many times I've done this or tested things out, something inevitably goes wrong. But that's okay. We're okay. Everyone's okay. And we're going to play some Goldeneye and talk about that direct that happened today, because that was... I thought it was pretty good. I'm just going to say it right off the bat. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite direct of all time, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was pretty dang good, too. I mean, even right off the bat when we had Pikmin 4 and we had the dog, and I love the dog because it was basically Pooch from Yoshi's Story.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. So right off the bat with Pikmin 4, I was like so excited because I love Pikmin. And I was expecting us to see something, but I wasn't expecting us to see that much. Like, I was like surprised. That was awesome. Especially right away. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, they're leading in this direct with Pikmin. And then one of two things crossed my mind. I was like, either this is going to be a great direct, or they have nothing to show besides Pikmin and maybe Zelda. I was assuming Zelda, but when we got toward the end, I was getting a little nervous that we weren't going to see anything, and they were going to say, oh, it's delayed. Like, that thought did cross my mind, but I was believing.
Oh yeah, I did get a little bit nervous too, just because I assumed they show some kind of Zelda towards the end, but towards the end I was even wondering out loud, like, are they going to show Zelda? Is that going to be the one last thing, or are they going to like show it at a separate direct, like its own specific one? And like I just didn't know.
Yeah, it's scary. Like, I was legitimately worried that we weren't going to see Zelda, because I don't know about you, but that is definitely like my most anticipated game right now. As of right now, it's Zelda. And I'm not even like the biggest Zelda fan, but I am a Zelda fan. And I Breath of the Wild, I sunk countless hours into. My brother especially, like my brother, I think he still plays it, and he's had it since day one on his Switch, which he got launch day. And I'm like, dang, I'm not that dedicated, but it's still cool.
Oh yeah, I got that near launch as well. Matter of fact, I did get that on launch day. It was a funny story. I got a funny story about Breath of the Wild. Mainly that I was originally planning to get it on the Wii U, and then they announced it for the Switch, and I was just like, oh okay. And then like I thought that I was going to get the game as an anniversary present, but it turns out my wife got me the Switch version, and my brother said, okay, you can have money to buy the Switch. But the problem is, all the Switches were like already bought, so I had Breath of the Wild and no Switch. So like, luckily though, I was able to go to a Target like the next morning or something and secure a Switch there and start playing. So crisis averted.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm just making sure we're all good. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think I've played the 64 expansion pass online. So this is my first experience playing online on the 64. I did do Super Nintendo, which was super cool. I actually played with Echo Crash Craft, who I've done a video or two with before, who played Donkey Kong Country. He actually does Donkey Kong Country speedrunning. And I don't know if you've done the Super Nintendo multiplayer on Switch Online, but it's like you take turns playing through the game, basically. So,
yeah, I do remember.
Yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah.
So I'd never done that, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And so we were switching back and forth, but he totally just obliterated me because he's like high speed through the game, and I'm like, just trying to get the mine carts.
Give me a second. I realized I didn't put on my button mapping, so I'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, no worries. I think it. Oh, okay. It's just gonna hold me at this menu. That's cool. Ooh, it's telling me you have control. I didn't like that. I hit the joystick. That's all I did. Yeah, super cool. So everyone just bear with me as I'm kind of navigating live streaming, especially simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch. So for those of you on Twitch, if you haven't followed me and subscribed on YouTube, I recommend you do that. That's where I put the majority of my content. I have weekly episodes of my Analyzing Games series where I've been going through my N64 collection. And actually, I'm very excited to announce here for the first time, and I'll be saying it on my episode coming up this Friday, but I'm actually starting a new series in addition to the Analyzing series, and it is going to be a Versus series. And I guess I'll spoil what it is, because this series I'm pitting Banjo-Kazooie versus Banjo-Tooie.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because, so, in my opinion, I prefer Tooie over Kazooie. However, the online majority that I see in my community and various other communities is that most people prefer Kazooie. So in this video series, I'm breaking down why I think Tooie's better, where Kazooie shines a little bit better than Tooie, and I'm kind of just exploring that. I'm doing it objectively. I'm not just saying, oh, Tooie's better. I mean, I kind of am, but I'm doing it in a way that I could be swayed. It's just interesting, and as I'm breaking things down, it's super cool, and it refers a lot to my Analyzing series. So if you haven't seen my Analyzing series, I recommend you go watch it because it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and it was that's a pretty cool series you have there. You go ahead and select the control style you want. I go with solitaire, but then again, I don't know if you've looked up any button mapping videos, but I guess we'll just go ahead and go for it here. Let's see. Let's.
You were waiting for me. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I was just let's just get this going here. We'll just do a facility, and anyone, of course, is welcome to join. If you want to join the game, just go ahead, and I have sent out some invites on my Discord server. I think Jigglypuff has posted a link there. But yeah, if you want to join in the game, we can get you in the game. Just let us know in the chat, okay?
Yep, perfect. I just screwed up my chat. There we go. That should work. All right. Oh gosh, what have I done? What have I done? That was not the control scheme for me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait.
Yeah, it takes a little bit.
So I did look up the button mapping thing, and I didn't set it up, which was a mistake. So I've got to think about. Okay. Okay. So right joystick is move, left joystick is aim. Basically.
Yep. And it looks like I didn't even pay attention to the weapons, but we got rocket launchers.
Okay, I'm sitting on a toilet. That's about all I accomplished. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to change that. Yo, J Hikes.
Nice. All right, well let's talk a little more about this direct here. I mean, a big thing for me. It's something I was hoping for was more consoles coming to Nintendo Switch Online, and we got it. I was happy about that.
Yeah. Oh, that was probably my favorite part of the direct, if I'm being honest. The announcement of the Game Boys, like, yes. At first, I was like, oh, okay, just normal Game Boy. And then it was like, oh no, Game Boy Color. Like, it just started splashing in Game Boy Color games, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Oh,
cool. That's getting me too.
Oh, is it cutting? Is my stream cutting out? It's probably because I'm... So I'll bear with the technical difficulties, but...
Alright.
But yeah, so the Game Boy, yeah, that was dope. And then when they pushed Game Boy... I was getting worried because I was like, okay, I really want Game Boy Advance. Like, that's what I wanted. And then sure enough, it happened. And they announced Metroid Fusion, which was awesome. That is like one of my favorite Metroid games. Very underappreciated. Little
oh yeah, for Game Boy Advance. I hope they put in a Zero Mission as well. I really like that one too.
I didn't see that. I didn't see Zero Mission, but I saw specifically Fusion. So I was pumped for that.
Oh, and we got to talk about the fact that, like, if Game Boy Advance is coming, Banjo can come as well. Like, Grunty's Revenge. I've never played that game.
I have barely played that game. Oh, man. I'm gonna end up sucking. It's mostly because of my control scheme, though. I am gonna blame the controls because
you're free to do that.
So the biggest thing is the joystick is inverted. I think I actually play games typically like backwards.
I think you can. Oh, I think you can change your controls in the pause, maybe, like somewhat. I think at least for inversion. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay. It's just hard to aim. If I just stay level, I might be okay. What up, Popeye boy? The Game Boy stuff is already out. Dude, the Game Boy stuff literally just got announced today, and it's out.
You can play it. Yeah, you can play it now. Matter of fact, I mean, like, I wonder, are there any? I guess there are no multiplayer Game Boy games. They didn't really. That really wasn't built for that.
Oh no, there is. They announced Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario Kart, the Game Boy Advance. Yes, there is that. There is that multiplayer.
I know what's happening. No, oh no, this is painful. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's because. Yep. This is good. Auto aim is good. Yep. There we go.
You seem like you're still getting used to it.
It was. Yes, because I'm trying to move forward with the left joystick. I can't, like, avoid it. I keep trying to move forward. And all that's happening is I'm aiming up. So, like, take that. I'm just gonna have to not move. Oh, no. But it's coming back. It's coming. You know, I'm coming around. I'm getting it a little bit.
But no, this is no skill of mine. You have a severe handicap at the moment.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can adjust those controls in the next. Oh no! Take that, judo chop.
You're gonna
judo chop. Oh gosh! I can't even hit straight. How awful! Yeah, get wrecked. No, I'm scared. No, I'm not gonna die. Not today. Never die again tomorrow ever. Oh. Dude, Broforce is an amazing game. I love that game.
Broforce, was that something they talked about in the direct, or what is that?
No, my buddy on Twitch just said he's playing Broforce. That is a great, it's especially great multiplayer, but it's like an 8-bit, you get like action heroes, and it's a side-scroller, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a shooter. It's a side-scroller shooter, and you get like action heroes, and they're all like spoofs of action heroes. So like, you know, instead of Rambo, you get like Bambo or something. You know?
Nice.
And, yeah, it's really funny. It's just over the top and amazing.
What? I have a Soviet K, but there are no bullets in it. I must have used them all.
Did I lose my gun? Wait, what? Is it just... Oh, I did. Oof! Ah! Okay, go. Come on, I can outrun you. Yeah, the Game Boy stuff. Going back to that, because that is amazing.
It is. I was very excited. I did play some of Mario and Luigi on the Wii U Virtual Console, but like I know the controls just I don't know, they didn't click with me. I'm wondering if it's a little more responsive on the Switch with the emulator there. So I don't know.
Okay,
we'll
Mario
see.
and Luigi is good. No, Mario
Yes.
and Luigi is good. That's a great series. Mario and Luigi and its sequel in particular, Partners in Time, was like one of my favorite games for a long time, and I had it on DS. I don't remember when it was on DS, but it was super fun. It was like, it was the same thing as Superstar Saga, it just had Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, so it was like 4 character battles. It was pretty
yeah,
fun.
I did. That was awesome. Yeah, I did play all through all the Partners in Time. I played Bowser's Inside Story, which I loved. I thought that was a really good one. I still want to play Dream Team. I want to pick that up on the eShop before that closes down. Speaking of which, don't you find it interesting that they kind of literally waited until right before?
It's almost like it was planned.
Yeah, it feels that way.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like too broken up about the eShop and everything, because I mean, every game I have from my 3DS I have on my 3DS. Oh, I'm gonna go buy this, but it's kind of cool that all the like games are starting to get really cheap. Because this is the time, you buy it up while they're cheap, so you can actually have games. Otherwise they're gonna get like crazy expensive, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because I saw a thing, like, I think it was Walmart had a bunch of games that were like, used to that. I remember just to not left stick vertically. Get it! No!
I don't know if you remember. Do you remember Rooster Teeth and the Halo things? There's one that I really like called Gaming Etiquette. Where the sergeant was talking about the rules of gaming etiquette, and one is like, what if your friend uses an inverted controller? Like, what? Are they retarded? Don't know anything about them at all? Are they retarded?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, a PS5. That's cool. Yeah, the Rooster Teeth. That's classic. They're still going.
Oh yeah.
When did I get that? I enjoy watching they do the death battles, don't they?
I don't remember if they
else?
do.
They do like ridiculous things like Batman versus Captain America or something, and then they do like all that. Or no, there was a Batman versus Iron Man one. That's what I'm thinking of. And then they like spec out like their best feats and stuff, and it's pretty fun. And for those of you just joining, this is my for my Twitch community coming back. Thanks for coming back. And for my YouTube community, welcome. And this is actually my official face reveal on my channel.
Oh, that's the end.
Yep. 3
All right. So I'd recommend that. Yeah, not super bad, but yeah, I'd recommend you go to the. I can tell you. I can kind of guide you through the button mapping and the main settings if you want to do that for a second.
Sure. So if I go to my controllers and then.
No, it's in the main settings button.
Settings.
Then it's down. There'll be one that says controllers.
Controllers. Change button mapping. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, what am I looking at here?
All right. You want to go ahead and set one. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up myself so I can guide you through it. Hold on one second.
Okay. I'm looking
All
at
right.
an image of a
Of-
controller.
Okay, you want to go ahead and click on change. Go to change.
Yep, I got that.
Now, though, you want to go to control stick settings,
Okay, control stick settings.
and then you want to do the thing where you change left stick, you click on change to right stick, and right stick change to left stick. And then after you do that, you want to go to the R button and change it to ZL, and then ZL and change it to R.
Oh, okay. R to ZL, and then ZL to R,
Yep.
like that.
And then after you do that, you click done, and then you should be able to name it. And you can name it Goldeneye or whatever.
Okay, save as preset mapping 1. Okay, perfect. Okay. Golden Eye. Every time I look at it, I'm gonna be like, oh, Golden L. Okay, so I have it set.
All right. After you do that, you won't see any difference like here on the menu for so far. So just go back. Let's go back into the game, and you want to pick solitaire for your control scheme for the next game here, and it'll basically feel just like an FPS.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Good.
Yep.
Then go ahead and hit start, and let's do something a little different here. Weapons. Let's throw the golden gun in there.
Oh yeah, the golden gun. Gotta have the golden gun. Let's go.
Yes, definitely. Now control style. All right, yeah, it looks like you got solitaire as well, so we're good there. And you'll notice a remarkable difference. Let's go ahead and do the temple.
I hope so. Oh man.
You'll get
Sorry. Oh wow, yes. So much better. So much better.
Good.
What I'm used to.
All right. No, but yes, going back to the dragon, it's kind of surprising we haven't even mentioned Zelda yet.
Yeah, Zelda looked fantastic.
Yeah, it does, but like at the same time, like it was really mostly a tease again. You know, every single trailer is just a little bit here, a little bit there. They haven't really shown like a full story trailer still as of yet, which is interesting. Yeah. Just little hints there and there.
I will say that I was more happy that there was a lot more gameplay shown. Because I'm really analyzing the heck out of everything they showed for that game because I still am like a little bit in disbelief that it's going to be on Switch hardware.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's going to be ambitious, and sadly, it looks like they did confirm a $70 price tag for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about $70.
Yeah, yeah, no one likes $70.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. I have a PS5. I've been used to the $70 price tag for a while. I often do not buy my games at $70. I wait for a sale, unless it's something I really want, like God of War, for example. I got that one. I picked that one up, and I was like, okay, $70. I still don't like it, but I do want to play this game. And that's kind of how where I'm at with Zelda. I mean, Nintendo's better. I mean, Nintendo, their first-party games are worth it, but it's still just really high. I don't know. I'm trying to justify it, but at the same time not justify it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it, but...
I'm more like, I'm not thinking about it. I'm more like in the not thinking about it camp, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because like it's Zelda. I mean, anyone who's complaining about, most people who do complain about the price are going to get it anyway because it's Zelda. That's just, that's kind of where I'm at a little bit. Ah, golden gun, ah!
Yeah, I got tons of ammo for that too. Yeah, but that Zelda game looks really good. Like.
And we heard the voice. Sounds like we heard the voice of Ganondorf.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about voices, but I don't know. There's camps that people are like, oh yeah, they should have voices. Like, that's wonderful. And then there's my camp that I'm like, well, Link's never had a voice, and I don't know if I ever want him to have a voice. Like, I don't know.
I don't think I'd want to. I want it either. Not for Link, at least.
I don't know. Zelda's voice even is a little silly to me, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not a big deal. I just like, if if I could turn it off, I think I would. But
Nice.
they're not bad. I just like my more traditional, like, well, they just don't talk. It's
I'm
like
surprised
Pokemon.
about this. We haven't literally seen no other characters besides Link and Zelda and Zombie Ganondorf. That's
Right.
that and the enemies. That's all we've seen. And it's like, okay, where's everyone else? I mean, it's like they're being so cryptic, and I think they're being very cryptic on purpose for some reason I don't understand yet. Oh no.
Oh.
You won't
Dog.
take me
You
alive.
dirty dog. Oh! Oh no.
You-
They got me. Oh.
And now I have the gun. Only 2 bullets though.
Oh really? I had a ton of ammo. I had like 20 shots. That's pretty crazy. Sometimes the switching weapon button is a little weird.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it seems like you're able to use these controls a lot better.
Oh yeah, so much better. So much easier. Before it was like I kept trying to move forward as I was shooting. Like it's just so ingrained into your muscle memory, you know. So I'm trying to move forward, and all that ends up happening is I would aim up. So I would like literally try to walk towards you, but I would just aim up at the ceiling, and I'm like fire, like sporadic panic fire. It's wonderful. I just absolutely love it. There we go. Judo chop. Yeah, there was some really cool other games. Okay, wait. Before we talk about other cool games, I want to just bring up what the heck was that fashion game, and why did it get a huge spot?
Oh my gosh, that's what I thought. That was my exact reaction. It was just like, what? You're literally a social media influencer. That's what
I'm
you're
like,
being.
This is. Why is Nintendo trying to sell me on this? I was like, this
Yeah,
does not look like something that I would like. And I don't know. Maybe there are people that are like that, but I just have a feeling that.
I mean, there wasn't a.
Not that it's not something you can announce, but just why was that like
Why?
highlighted? Like,
Yeah,
what,
that just.
what that about?
I don't know. But and at least, I mean, there wasn't a farming game in sight. That was the last direct.
Oh boy, I was excited to see a little bit more of Battle Network. I don't know what you call it, the collection, I love the Battle Network series. It's so good.
What is it, like a grid strategy game? Is that
have
what
you
it
never
is?
played it? You've never played it? Oh my gosh.
Never.
It's so there's so many different facets to it. But yeah, it's basically like, say you have a grid of 9 panels on the left side, and then your enemy has a grid of 9 panels. Okay, and so you can move spaces actively within battles, right? It's kind of like Pokemon. You run and then you get random battles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then, rather than swap out your character, you get battle chips. And so the battle chips can have different effects, like some are swords, and so you can attack close range, some are guns, and you can attack from farther away, and some you can actually combine, and some are like dark chips that have negative effects, but they're really strong. Stuff like that. There's a lot that goes into it. But it's really fun, like, and it's so fun to collect and explore everything. And some of the later games have like fusions with other characters that are like on your team. And
You
so
won a battle of attrition.
Haha. That was really
I did-
close though.
It was. I was just thinking about the fact that I have a gun named a Klob, and wasn't that literally a name of a Kremling? One of the Kremlings, Klobber or so. Oh yeah, Klobber. It was one of the Kremlings.
I don't remember. Oh no! I dropped the golden gun. Oh, darn it.
I don't know if this has any bullets though.
Yeah, I highly recommend getting the Battle Network collection because, I mean, not if it's $70, but if it drops down to like 30, it's definitely worth it.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
a
sure.
Great game series, and I have a vast majority of them on Game Boy Advance. That's the console it came out on, but there was one that was like number 5 on DS, and it had like both versions of the Game Boy Advance game on it. And so I got that one. I was really excited because I looked it up. I was like, oh, this is worth money. And then they announced the price. I'm like, oh, it just went down.
Nice. Games on sale are always the best. Now, one thing, just trying to think of something else from the Draco. Going back to Pikmin 4 for a second, they mentioned earlier how it would be from a different perspective, and yeah, they're doing it more from a ground perspective on this time around, and I kind of like how it kind of makes you feel like you're kind of there with the Pikmin.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't really think about that. I was half listening because I just had it running on my phone. But yeah, you're right. It was from more of a like behind the person perspective, and also I don't know who this new person is. It's totally new.
I'll slap ya.
Ah. You may try to slap me. I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you right. Never mind. You'll know where I shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to my knowledge, it's not a character that I know. I can't remember. I like vaguely remember what happens in 3. And there were 3 astronauts, weren't there? There was Alf. I remember him vividly. There was a girl, and it could be that girl.
I think that they might be all new characters, at least from my memory.
Wait, was there more than just the girl?
Yeah, there were several new Alamarians, whatever their species is called.
Oh, have you ever seen that YouTube series that puts characters in Smash as their actual?
Oh yeah, like
It's really funny.
I think I did see something like that.
Because Kirby's like 8 inches or something, and then
Kirby's only 8 inches?
Kirby's only 8 inches tall, and then King DDD is like 10 inches or something.
What? So they're like so tiny little.
They're really tiny. Like even amongst other fighters, it's really fun to watch. Olimar is also really tiny. What up, Niblasto? Welcome. Yes, this is the with that face reveal. I might have to post a picture because this looks like. I wonder if this is a little foggy here. Let me wipe it. Maybe it's just because it's lit. But what up? Here's my face. I can't believe I got. Wait, I got first. I won.
Yep, you won. Good job.
5-6. Ah, how the turntables.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right
Banjo
then.
small. How do you know the size of Banjo?
No, I don't.
Nin Blasto just popped in and said even Banjo is small on YouTube, and I'm like, how small was Banjo? I don't remember. I mean, he is a bear, right?
Wait a minute, lasers. There are lasers. I'm gonna do lasers.
He's a fire and lasers.
Let's do some. Library, basement, and stack all look the same.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say, I'm like, I love that the thumbnail image is exactly the same for those.
Yep.
Come on, what are you doing? You could put a different thumbnail image. That was your chance. You updated the game. Although I know that people appreciate that. Okay. People appreciate that this is like. This is a direct port of the game.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't heard too much from the Xbox side of things, other than I heard it's a little.
Yeah, I heard there were a few little graphical bugs with the Xbox version.
I don't remember, but he's low as DVD, or maybe a little bit bigger. Oh wow! So DVD was like under a foot, or just above a foot. It was like close. It was like 10 inches or something. So wow, Banjo's that small? That doesn't sound right. I believe you. I'm just saying that doesn't sound right. Like, shouldn't he be the size of a bear?
I don't know. It's just it's hard to say really. I mean, especially since do they really canonically write them as 8 inches? Like these people at Rare thought they were these tiny little bear, little bird. I don't know.
He's not just a bear. He's a mini bear.
He's a mini bear.
He's a Build-A-Bear.
I speaking of, you just. I would buy a Banjo Build-A-Bear in like a second.
I would buy. Yes. Banjo and Kazooie. I would want a Mumble one, and it makes a lot of sense to have the Grunty one.
Yes.
With like the missing one button eye.
I honestly was so happy when they announced the Grungy plush because I always thought I always wanted the cuddly toy from the from the game that you see in like the.
Fun. Where's my prize?
Yeah, I know. I've always just wanted that to exist, and they made it exist, and I was so happy. Oh man, that laser is deadly.
That laser is like insane. It almost feels like an unfair advantage. Yeah, that plushie though. I see a lot of those like banjo plushies that float around, and like they're cool, but they always look a little. Maybe it's just because they're like old usually, but they always look a little. Janky's not the right word, but run down and not high quality. Even if they were intended to be high quality, like it just doesn't. You know what I mean? But what I really want is a banjo backpack. That's what I really want.
Yeah, I would get one of those too. Yeah, because
let me say something, okay? And this is unrelated to real backpacks. This is only talking about Banjo's backpack in the game, okay? And I briefly said this in my analyzing series, but I just want to get it out there. I think there is something special about Banjo's backpack. Like, it is some sort of technological wonder because he can stuff anything into it. He can get inside of it, even if stuff is stuffed inside of it. And does this make Kazooie some sort of weird, like, interdimensional, like, creature?
You know,
this backpack does everything. It protects him from anything. Acid, lava, hot water.
Heck, there could be a whole house inside of there for her. She's just living there in her own space.
Okay, and everyone needs to listen to my... Pocket Tales could be... Oh, sorry. They just commented Pocket Tales could be...
Oh, yes!
The Game Boy release on the Switch.
Yes,
Online,
another...
would be dope.
Gosh. I've never played that.
I actually own that on Game Boy. I think I posted a picture of it a while back with Conker's Bad Fur Day. I was super excited about Conker because obviously I read gaming magazines and stuff. Oh my gosh, I had to go. And as a kid, I saw Conker and I was like, yes, Conker, this is gonna be great. This is the best thing ever. It's the next Banjo. Like, yeah, awesome. And obviously we know how that turned out, and it was rated M, and I could not get it because I was a little kid.
Yep.
But before it came out, and before it was announced as rated M, I could get Pocket Tales. So I remember we were at a mall, and I saw it, and it was between Pocket Tales and Mega Man Legends on the N64, and I got Pocket Tales because my logic was I could play the Game Boy game as soon as I got it in the car, or I'd have to wait until I got home to play the N64. So I was like, well, I'm the one that I can play right now. That's how my brain works. But yeah, Pocket Tales was pretty cool. Yeah, Banjo Grunty's Revenge would be an awesome one. That's what Drew was saying earlier. That would be a great one to do. I did play it a long time ago, but I vaguely remember it. And they're kind of similar, actually. Like, I mean, Grunty's Revenge is better, but Pocket Tales is kind of like that overhead, like, Zelda style type of a game.
And do they announce Oracle of Seasons for Zelda like immediately, or is that coming later?
I think that's coming later.
Yeah, I do want to play those too. I never played those either.
I think they kind of put trailers for the games that were coming right away, or the games that are coming right away, and then they put like a flash or a splash screen that said like next wave or whatever it was.
Okay.
You know, like a wave was coming. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was good. It was good to see all those Game Boy games.
It really was, and I really like the fact that they have a color option for some of those older ones, like the Super Mario Land 2. How they have that color option. I think what they basically unlocked was like what you could see from the Super Game Boy. I think that's what that was about.
Yeah. Okay, I turned up my mic. Is that better? You have to let me know. That's later. Yeah, it is later. Confirmed. They are later. Boy, these are some dark maps. Oh.
You're still ahead of me though.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Well, that laser did get me far ahead. Now you've got a laser, and now you're winning. So we know how this game is played.
Exactly. You need the laser, and the laser has unlimited ammo, so it's like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't paying attention to that. Nin Blasto, you have to let me know if my mic is better. I did turn it up. So.
I did also remember that they did announce Wave 4, and I was so happy to see that track. That track made me smile, the Yoshi's Island one.
Yeah.
It was just like they had the remix, they had the sound effects from the game, they had the little that penguin thing, whatever, that big fat chick with her little chicks. And I don't know, it was just, and they had the big giant monster blue thing in the background. It was just like, wow. That is some good effort there.
There we go. I turned down the game audio. Hopefully that's better. Just gotta fine-tune things and then save the scene so I have it next time. So it's the fun thing about live streaming. Drew and I were talking about it before I hopped on. Because I literally tested everything and everything was working, and then I boot up my PC and then Steam's not working, and then my Elgato's not working. So basically made it impossible to be right at 8 o'clock, but it's just the nature of the beast. And as I do it a little bit more again, get back into the swing of things, it'll be fine. I don't plan on regularly live streaming so much, because I personally am just going to keep doing my YouTube thing. But I'll do it a little bit. I'll do it occasionally. When there's something to talk about, I think I'll do it. This is kind of fun. Oh, you got me. You got me on that one. Dang, that laser.
It's deadly. Trying to think of, is there anything other highlights I can think of from that direct that really stick out to me? But no, it was pretty good and solid. Metroid Prime.
Oh,
Metroid
yeah,
Prime.
Metroid Prime.
Gosh, and there've been rumors floating around for a while about that. It was pretty much like before every direct that said, the rumors said like, oh, they're gonna release it, and it looks like Nintendo might have been sitting on it for a while. But hey, it's coming.
So
today.
The thing,
It's came today.
Oh yeah, that's right. It did say that, didn't it? So the thing about Metroid Prime was, I'm trying to think of the name of the studio that made the remake. That made the remake of Metroid Prime. It's the same one, I think, that did the Donkey Kong Country.
Well, yeah, Retro Studios.
Wow, what a basic name. Yeah, Retro Studios. That's right. And apparently, they were working on like the trilogy remake, like 1, 2, and 3. And apparently, they had to like distribute their team to other projects. So they got really understaffed for making the Metroid Prime trilogy, and they were basically like, yeah, it's taking forever. Like it's gonna take us forever. So
you got me.
Oh, nice. That
I
was
think you got me right at the end.
Yeah,
that was
really
super close. Oh man. So I'm just curious then, like how many more? About how much more do you think you want to do with this on the stream here?
I don't know. A little while longer. We've got about 45 minutes, so I could go for a while. I'd be more than happy to switch games too, if you want to switch games and do something different.
Oh yeah, we got some other games that we can try out actually. Though now that I think about it, might have to. I don't know. Like Mario Kart did just come out on the Game Boy Advance, didn't it?
Oh, it did. It did indeed.
It did indeed, but I don't have the app downloaded. I think, yeah, I don't. Never mind. We'll sort that some other time.
I have to do that too. Okay.
But Jiggy is in control apparently right now.
Wait, I'm in control?
You're in control apparently.
Why am I in control?
I don't know.
Interesting. Here, wait. Let's back up because we do have more N64 games that I can. Address.
We do.
Megalore Epilogue. Finally, is there Megalore? Oh yeah. The Megalore, the Kirby expansion, right? The Kirby Return to Dreamland. That did look pretty cool. I'll be honest, like in recent memory, I'm not really like the biggest Kirby fan. I used to be a really big Kirby fan. Like, look at this game right here. This game right here. Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards. That was the last... Not the last Kirby game that I got hyped for, but the, like, my favorite Kirby game. And I was, like, so... Like, I loved Kirby after I played that. And then I played, Nightmare in Dreamland on the Game Boy Advance. There was a bunch of bangers on the Game Boy Advance, and then I played a couple on DS too that were also really cool. Kirby Air Ride, amazing GameCube game. But since then, I haven't really played too much other than the latest one, Fallen Kingdom, or is that what it's called? The one on Switch, the 3D one.
Oh, the 3D one, the Forgotten Land. Kirby, that one was really good.
Fallen Kingdom, Tears of the Kingdom, Forgotten Land. Like, okay.
I'm just a little bit curious here, and like I'm going to see if I can. I guess though, if we're going to play Game Boy Advance games, we have to download the app first, and then we'll do that for another time.
Yeah.
But why don't we go ahead? I've got another play session up here.
Also, I definitely went out and bought a treat. And I'll show you guys on stream because I know you like to look at treats. Look at this. This is a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treat with marshmallows and white chocolate on top.
Nice.
Yeah, Kirby 64 is a blast. Like, I love Kirby 64. We always have...
Let's see.
Yeah, what you think of a game?
I sent out another invite to you. I don't think we're connected right now at the moment. We got disconnected, so I sent you another invite there. I'm thinking of just playing some Mario Kart.
Let's do it. Unfortunately, I do not have my Mario Kart 8 copy. I'm talking about
64, so
yeah.
Mario Kart 64, yep.
I'm just saying it for the viewers. Ooh, Nimblasto, your Juggernaut. Here, have some bombs. I'm gonna blow you up. Failed to join your friend's game. I don't know why I did that. This Rice Krispie is good. They always say, like, don't eat or drink on stream, but you know what? I want to. So, forget it.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do. It's like, you know, I do what I want. It's my stream, and I can do what I want. It won't stop me from my YouTube videos. It's not going to stop me on stream. And I don't care what you have to say. If someone pops in and says, hey, no, you shouldn't be doing that, I'm going to say, well, you know what? You do you, and I'll do me.
All right, I've just got to wait for it to go. Connection looks like slightly spotty right now. Look, okay, it looks like it's coming through. There we go.
I realized I have to change my control scheme because now it's going to be set to Goldeneye.
Yes, go ahead and do that.
Oh,
yeah, you just have to go back. You just have to hit reset, and it'll change it back to the way it was.
Change button. Change button. Change button. Reset. Reset. There we go. Well, that's pretty straightforward. I like that you can do that. I actually didn't know you could button map.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Link online. Yeah, exactly. Link online. Chat probably does have a delay. All
right, sweet. I was just thinking we could do a Grand Prix and just do maybe at least a few rounds of that possibly, and get to the end and see who wins the gold.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna switch my.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I need to do 2 players. Yeah, it's not gonna work with just one.
Switching over to Mario Kart 64. Just gonna send that as an update to my stream, so people know. And I am Luigi. Luigi versus Wario.
All right, why don't you let's go for the special cup. Let's just do that.
And no, the 30-second delay is not intentional. I hear you. It's not intentional at all. I guess I got to deal with the low latency thing. Right now I'm multicasting to Twitch and YouTube. So I'm sure that's part of it. I've never done that before, and I decided, hey, I'm going to do it. So, People on Twitch can see my face since the rebrand. People on Twitch probably already know what I look like, though, because I used to stream all the time as the Studley Gamer, and I would play horror games. The trick was I wasn't actually Studley, but I would play scary games and get really scared. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Good times. Yeah, bye, Bowser. So long, Bowser!
I was surprised they didn't show any Mario movie stuff today on the Direct.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, wasn't it? Doesn't it come out in April, too?
It does. So, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, it's going to come out in April. It's only a few more months, so I've seen enough to see it, to want to see it.
To be fair, they just released that, like, Cat Mario thing.
Yeah, with that clip with Donkey Kong there.
It looks pretty good, although I'm a little unsettled by... Uh-oh.
Well, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Okay. Whoa, are you back? Are you back?
Yep. I'm
Don't
back.
know what happened there. And I just magically came back, but I'm in 8th place.
I'm in 4th. I wonder, did it keep you in the place that you were at?
I don't know. But you were able to avoid the star when I used avoid the lightning because you had the star there.
Ah, poop.
But I got another one.
Oh, yep, that's okay. It got me that time, and I got stuck behind the bridge, so it's a Wario. I'm gonna win. That's right.
Who's throwing the rocks at the side? Is it the cave people, or I guess it's the monkeys? I don't know.
Yeah, whatever the animals are. Dang, this game's intense. Back off. Yeah, I'd love to play, do some more live streams, and set up live streams specifically to play with viewers.
Oh yeah, certainly.
So
I think we should totally
I,
down for that kind of thing.
I think it'd be cool to. I love Smash Bros. So setting up Smash Bros. Tournaments would be great. Oh, I could get the Great Ali in on YouTube, which would be super fun. He's a really good player.
I played him once on for a video. He's really good.
Yeah, I played him. So I played him, and I was like, I'm pretty good at Smash. I was like, I'm out of practice, but I'm pretty good. And then he thrashed me bad, and I was like, dude, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not blowing smoke. I'm like, I'm actually good. I swear. I'm like, I literally just haven't played in forever. And so he's like, yeah, okay. And then, so we played recently, and then I'm pretty sure I held the majority of wins.
That's awesome. I need to freshen up my banjo here. Banjo is the only character I'm only remotely good at.
I mean, I play as Banjo, but what the heck? But I definitely like playing as DDD a lot. But I know Nimblasto, you do a lot of Smash Bros montages and stuff on YouTube, which is pretty cool. And by the way, I was gonna use a fancy word, but I'm not gonna use the fancy word. I'm gonna say I would be in the wrong if I didn't shout out Drew here, Drew the Nostalgia Maniac. Go drop him a follow. Playing some games tonight. Just having a chill Nintendo night, talking about the Direct and all that's been happening. So yeah, go drop him a follow. I should have it in the description of the YouTube video. If I don't, Drew the Nostalgia Maniac on YouTube. Exactly how it sounds.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of a long name, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, but you own that name.
Yep.
Why can't I see my place right now? What's happening?
Well, like that's the way this level is. Because this level has multiple pathways, it like can't tell who's in first, so to say.
Oh, gotcha. Just get another item.
But I fell again.
Alright, well, I must be doing pretty bad because it just gave me a star, which I assume just means you're doing really bad.
Yeah, I think I'm doing badly too. Like, really bad.
It's really hard to tell, even though my Luigi's turns are tight.
I don't know. We'll have to see if any of us actually get a medal here. I did pick one.
I got a blue shell. I feel like that just means I'm doing really bad. Like, last place bad. Like, pretty bad. Oh, gosh. Oh, of course. Let me get this star again. Gotta at least beat Donkey Kong. Got it.
Okay, I think maybe I'm in the top 4, but I have no idea.
Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh no! I went off the edge. All right, well, go have fun in Blasto. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
I don't know. I think I might be close to
wow.
first. No, wait, I'm in third. No, I'm in fourth.
Well, I just got
No.
blasted off the edge, so I'm definitely like last place. This was a good one
Yeah.
for me. I don't know, Luigi. I'm not gonna blame Luigi. I just sucked at it. Never mind. It's not Luigi's fault. It's me. I like missed all my items too. Oh, and I'm driving on grass.
Those were some pretty cool posters that they showed today. I think you saw the new Mario Brothers posters. They had one with Mario and one with Luigi.
Woo, 8th place. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, I did. The Luigi one looked really cool. I really like that one. I love Luigi. Luigi's so cool.
I was happy they at least announced some Wario games. I mean, that's something. They haven't
Wario
really.
Land 3 is a great game.
I played a little bit of that in the 3DS. I need to play more.
My cousin had it on Game Boy Color, and it was so much fun. And then I wanted it, but I ended up not getting Wario Land 3, and I ended up getting Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance, which was probably
There was
I don't know.
There was that one Game Boy Color game that was like, whoa, the graphics are actually kind of good. It like look kind of 3D-ish.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like that detective game, right?
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh, they actually a game for it. I want to look at it.
Yo, Pizza Roller, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night too. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying because it was like, oh my gosh, it was like straight up 3D, and I was like, this is a Game Boy Color game. Like, it wasn't even a Game Boy Advance game. It was a Game Boy Color game.
I know that was
so
impressive.
I'm like, how have I never heard of this game before? Like, there should be a list of best looking
I'm not in last.
games.
Yep, I'm not in last place.
No, it's me. It's me, Luigi. Also, can we talk about the fact? Let's talk about the voice cast of the Mario movie because
Yeah,
I love Charlie Day so much.
Charlie Day. I think I was on board with that the moment it got announced. I'm just like, yep, that's a good choice.
Yeah. I actually was like, so I love Jack Black, but I actually was on the fence about him because I was like, okay, it's just Jack Black, gonna do Jack Black, you know.
But no, he actually he came up with a Bowser voice, and it's good.
It fits. It works. It's good.
It does.
Ah. Oh. I'd welcome you to the stream. I was trying to read your name. Classic. Oh gosh. Classic Sonic and Pals. What up? Car. Yeah. Carta. But yeah, so Jack Black's great. Charlie Day's great. Chris Pratt, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of more like that right now. It's from what I've seen, he's not going to do terrible. I think actually it could end up being good, but we'll see.
I just don't understand why it wouldn't have been Chris Martinet. Like, how has he not earned the right to be Mario in the movie?
You know,
it really bothers me. Like, just morally, I feel like it's wrong. Like, this guy has done the voice of this character for so many years, and he was there when you needed a voice, and he worked so hard and made that character iconic, and they don't even consider him?
I could have gotten in third.
Poop. Come on,
yeah,
don't get last. I'm doing so bad.
I'm doing terrible. It might make us retry, actually, now that I think of it. No, actually, no, they don't.
I didn't get last, so that's cool.
Oh.
Oh, man.
We did.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That was terrible.
But yeah, so.
Oh, you have to get in at least fourth to advance, so we gotta retry.
Wow.
It's brutal.
The thing about Seth Rogen, I don't really care for Seth Rogen. I don't care for Seth Rogen in his normal movies. All his voice work is just exactly the same.
Yeah, it is actually.
He's a one-note song, and he's got his laugh, and I appreciate that people like him, but he's just not. I don't know. He's just not my cup of tea. I don't dislike him. He's just not my, like, he's not something I got excited for. And actually, the opposite, when they were like, oh yeah, he's the voice of Donkey Kong, I was like, oh, that's a bad choice. Because then all I hear is the laughing. That's all I hear.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, exactly.
And I'm like, and I still, like, he's the only one that I was really like, yeah, that's not a choice that I would have ever made. Because even Chris Pratt, which everyone was freaking out about Chris Pratt, and I'm like, Chris Pratt's probably going to be fine. I was like, it's Seth Rogen that I have the problem with.
Interesting.
Like Anna Taylor-Joy, or whatever her name is, like, she's fine. I don't know. I've seen her in a few movies. She's fine. I would have never, like, thought of her when I think of Peach. But that's fine, I guess. I don't see.
Yeah, I don't really see anything. I'm not really familiar with anything that she's in, like, at all.
Yeah, it's, for me, I feel like it's, like, Chris Pratt and her are kind of in the same boat. Like, they're not really voice actors that have a, they're not really voice actors. Let me just leave it there. They're not really voice actors, so they don't really have, like, a distinct voice or style or anything that they really have to, like, draw upon. They're just kind of, like, doing a voice.
Mostly, yeah, they're playing themselves mostly, yeah.
Yeah. And Seth Rogen is like, he's done voice acting, but he does the same thing over and over and over. Like, no
Did he ever see ever see the Chip and Dale movie on Disney Plus?
I did not see the Chip and Dale movie, actually, but I actually heard it was pretty good, and I know there's Ugly Sonic in it, which is really funny.
Okay, there's something you need to look up about Seth Rogen based on our conversation. Just look up Seth Rogen Chip and Dale and thank me later, because it basically makes fun of that exact point that, like, all of his voices sound the same, and it's hilarious. It's just look it up.
Okay, I'll look it up. Yeah, but it's totally true. And then, well, yeah, Charlie Day is amazing. So I have nothing but praise for Charlie Day, because he's the best choice out of all of those, in my opinion.
We won't be advancing again. We're terrible.
Why is it so hard?
I don't remember it being this hard.
And then what's his face from Key and Peele as the voice of Toad? And actually, that's pretty good.
He's really good. Apparently, it's making me finish. Just. Oh man. Gosh, well, we'll see if we can get through this cup. Because Rainbow Road's kind of a cinch from my memory. It's long, but it's easy.
I don't remember this A stopping us from progressing.
Yeah.
Or B being this hard. It's the
turns.
Know.
It is.
Like, I can't handle the turns. I just go off the edge. And Luigi can't accelerate fast enough. Sorry, Luigi, I'm throwing you under the bus this time. Because I played significantly better in the second go-around than I did the first one.
I'm trying to be careful. Even how did I get a star in first place? That's
because the game's unfair. See, I keep getting items like the mushrooms and stuff and blasting off the edges.
I'm focusing on being careful. That's what I'm mostly doing right now.
What's your strategy? Being careful. That's really funny, because that's what my girl and her family like tell each other to do all the time.
Oh, I'm in 5th. Ah.
Well, I'm in 8th. I see the hole. I try to make my way toward the hole, and then I fall short. Oh gosh.
I literally just, I don't even care about getting a trophy.
That. Like, out of context, that's bad. I bet this is like the first stream that people are probably watching that isn't excessively swearing. So,
yeah, not so much. Yeah, not so much my style either.
Yeah, I don't. I actually, like, when I pop into streams and they're just swearing constantly, it actually kind of turns me off. I'm like, it's nothing against it, I guess. I mean, kind of. It's unnecessary. And everybody does it. And I just, like...
We're struggling.
Yeah, this is awful. We're not going to get past this. This stage is hard. Guys, if you don't think this is hard, this is hard. And you go, oh, I could do that. Well, do it. This is ridiculous. Every time I'm turning a corner, I'm bomb-blasted by some ridiculous thing. And every time I try to turn a corner, I smacked into a wall.
I might be able to sneak into fourth. Maybe.
Well,
No. I almost fell again. I hate that. I'm getting PTSD. All right.
PTSD, oh no.
Okay, in third. I'm in third. I just gotta get a little further.
At this point, I just want one of us to be able to make it so we can progress.
Yes. Okay, I think. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. I made it in second.
Always gets me. That one right there on the bridge. Gets me every time. And these get me every time. Haha! That's how I got it. Haha, taste my lightning! Oh boy. Oh! I bet it was you placing those bad...
No, I don't think I got any item boxes.
Oh, I was like, they're all strategically placed so well. Like, they're right behind the other one, so I don't see it, and then I smack into it. Every single time, I'm like, ah! Even though I'm Luigi. And I'm doing awful. Rainbow Road! It's my little song. We just wrote it.
This is a road, it's a rainbow road. It is a road you go. You ever heard that song?
No.
No, there's actually a song. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It's hilarious.
Wow, Luigi's really slow. I just realized that. We're literally just driving straight up the hill and everyone passed me. Like, not even close. We're just going straight.
Yeah, but this track is long, but much easier.
I was hoping that would bounce. But people see my real Mario Kart skill. I am significantly better at Mario Kart 8, and I think the controls are just better, but... Oh, man. I will say...
I like how...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I like how Wario straight up cries, like when he gets hit.
I love this Rainbow Road. This is so much fun.
This Rainbow Road is a classic.
I was gonna say about the Metroid Prime thing. A, I'm still waiting on Metroid Prime 4, so I'm kind of disappointed that it's not there. But B,
yeah,
I don't know if you saw, but I went to an anime con last weekend, and I picked up Metroid Prime on GameCube. I got a really good deal on it, and I was like, sweet. And now, of course, they announced that it's out today, the remake. And I'm like, ah. So I'm like, well, whatever. I still would have wanted the retro version anyways. Okay, what is the deal with that? I just shot all 3 of my red shells, and they went right into the wall.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. If you got to like kind of, if you're at the edge of the wall, it'll get caught by those.
Luigi time. Taste my bananas, mother grabbers. Ah, yes. Luigi's bananas. That's what he's known for.
Hang on, I'm gonna do a big hop here. If I don't get hit,
I did a big hop. It's okay.
We.
Mine is bigger. It's like it's the instinct. You go over the hill. Oh, I was playing Garfield kart racer game that was free on Epic on my PC.
Huh.
And so I was
How
playing
was that?
with my friends. It's just not. It's not horrible, but it's definitely like not polished at all, right? And there's parts where you can like go so fast that if you go off the hill and you're going fast, you actually fly off screen. I'm like out of bounds. And my friends and I were laughing so hard because we were playing it, and it was just like it was a train wreck. But I started dominating. Like I was doing really well. I was like, this is great.
Awesome.
But it was free, so I'll take it for free. It gave us a fun night of enjoyment and might give me another. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, wow.
I did want to mention for a bit that we are still awaiting the return of Donkey Kong. It's just we are. I do still believe that rumor is correct. I'm doubting it.
Tell me the rumor.
It started back in June 2021. when like people are saying that like Nintendo EDP themselves was developing the next Donkey Kong game, the same team that made the Mario Odyssey. So that's what several rumors were saying, and so pretty much people have been kind of waiting for that one. But I'm starting to take less and less faith in that. But I don't know. Donkey Kong should come back, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. It's like it feels so kind of ridiculous that like it's here we are almost 9 years since Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane to me. Oh my gosh, I did the jump off the edge. Darn it.
I've done that before. There is a trick you can use to jump onto another track, like to fast forward into the track if you jump just the right way with the mushroom.
Yeah, I'm not good enough for that. I'll just miss. Oh wow, I just shot from 2nd to 8th. That's very unfortunate on the last lap. Oh
nice.
My gosh. What were we talking about?
Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong. Yeah, that would be amazing, especially if it was 3D. I really want a Donkey Kong 128.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, why can't you just give me another 3D Donkey Kong? Like, why?
You done got shrunk.
Like they just, yeah, that sucked. Like why is it such a big deal? Like why can't we have a 3D Donkey Kong? They just go back to 2D all the time, and there's nothing wrong with the 2D. I like the 2D. I liked the 3D, and they've never tried it again.
I know, it's just because Rare had something special with them, and like after the Nintendo left Rare, I mean, or the Rare left Nintendo or whatever, they just kind of handed Donkey Kong off from place to place, and he's never had a permanent home since.
Yeah, and you know what? Nintendo, that was the stupidest move you've ever made, was not buying Rare. Like, why didn't you do that?
Yes.
I don't understand. It makes zero sense to me. They were a popular developer. They skyrocketed your own series to make one of the best like versions of that game. They made banger after banger for you, and you owned like 49% of the stock, and they asked you to buy 51%, and you're like, nah.
I know.
I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand like who made that decision, but they're a quack.
I don't know. So, did any of us actually get a trophy? I'm not sure.
Wow.
But we'll see.
Well, at least I wasn't last. Look at my impressive Mario Kart skills. Oh boy.
Okay.
It's just Rice Krispie treat. Oh.
Wait, did I get a trophy? Did I get a trophy? I got a trophy. Nice. Oh, this has been great. But yeah, I mean, I think I am a little bit out of time here, so I think we should probably just put in our wrapping up thoughts here.
Perfect. As I'm eating my Rice Krispie treat.
But no, it was a solid direct. I would honestly give it at least an 8 out of 10. Some good announcements, nothing like super hype, but it was like it was good stuff. I liked it.
Yeah, someone said when I posted about it on my YouTube, they said they gave it a C+. It had some good things, but overall it was a lot of fluff, and I agree with that.
No, yeah, there's definitely some fluff.
I'd probably give it a B- though. I give it above a C+ because I think the stuff that was announced that was really worthwhile was really worthwhile.
Definitely.
Like, I was really happy about Pikmin 4. I was really happy about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, especially with the release date. I was really happy with Metroid Prime. I was really happy with Game Boy. They could have announced some more expansion pass and 64 content, I think, because I don't think they announced anything.
No, not at this point. And I agree with everything you said. Everything you said was stuff that I really liked in there. I did want to bring up one last thing, and it's just the fact that beyond Metroid Prime 4, somewhere out there, we literally know of nothing definitive, maybe past like Pikmin 4 releasing in July. We know absolutely nothing about fall releases or like winter releases. The only announced game we know about that is somewhere out there is Metroid Prime 4, because there could be a few more games coming this year, or they're in preparation mode for the next console. That's kind of what I see here at this point.
Yeah. I'm really hoping. So I heard like a while back they said something with Nintendo. They're like, oh yeah, they're planning on making the Switch live for like 10 years. And I think that's way out of line. I think the Switch should have ended this year, personally. I think they should, or at least they should have announced a new console this year. So I guess we can still see. Still, maybe it'll happen. But I think next year makes sense to have a completely new hardware. As much as I love my Switch, it's definitely underpowered. I'm not talking like I want some crazy 4K. Like, I have a PS5. I have a PC. That's fine. I don't want Nintendo to be that. But what I do want is to at least have a 1080p image and 60 frames.
Yes.
Because playing Pokemon, Scarlet was... Okay. Scarlet's performance isn't horrible, but it's very buggy. Like, the game itself actually runs okay. It's just really buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Sword and Shield, the game wasn't as buggy, at least when I played it, but the game ran bad. Like, the frame rate was, like, dipping into, like, the 20s. If you go into the Wildlands, or whatever they're called, I can't remember, it's been a while, and you just turn, and you just, like, rotate and look around, the trees trail because the frame rate's so bad. I want a better frame rate, you know? I guess I'd be even fine with the resolution. I just want a better frame rate. And I feel like a 1080p 60 frame goal is not out of line. Is not out of the question.
Not.
And you
not out of line for even like the handheld part of it, for sure. I would say even.
Right. And I think with the they're trying to go the route with the AMD upscaling and everything, and that's cool. I like that. And I think if they put in this new NVIDIA chip, they could potentially use DLSS, which would work even better. So you could get some, you know, AI upscaled content from Nintendo on the Switch, which I think would be amazing. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see, like, Switch titles. I'd love to see backwards compatibility with new hardware. That's
definitely.
Like, we need that.
Yeah, anything we need.
This is more like a handheld, like, do a 3DS DS situation, you know?
Yeah, they just need to do Switch 2. That's literally the only thing they have to do. Make it simple. Make it like that. Make it clear that this is the successor to the Switch. I think it will probably come out most likely early 2024 at this point. And
don't. Well, okay. Switch 2's okay. I personally like the idea of calling it Super Switch.
Yeah, that's great too.
Like, I feel like they should just go call back to that Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then they had, you know, a couple one-offs. The Wii U thing was horrible. But Switch 2 would be okay. At least you know what it is. But I would rather call it just a Super Switch. And then people will still refer to it as a Switch. Let's be honest here. Like, I don't know. A Switch is almost what it is. I mean, even if you had like some sort of updated dock too, I don't know how that would work, but like a dock that could upscale the content. But they should just that should be a given. Like, that should just be happening if it has the capability of doing that. But I'm just talking out of my butt right now. I'm just like, they need new hardware. They need some sort of updated hardware. And they've been pushing it off. And they're doing it for a reason. They want to get 10 years out of the Switch. And I think the concept of the Switch is cool. But I think even when it was released, the technology was already a little dated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. They just need to push it. So they need to push new hardware. But I'm happy to see that Tears of the Kingdom's coming for Switch, normal Switch.
Yep, I'm happy about that too.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did announce something soon. And we'll see. Metroid Prime 4. Hopefully one day.
Yes, maybe this fall. It's either coming out of the Switch or it's being pushed to the next system at this point, is what I'm thinking. Based on, because we didn't hear anything about it now, I'm almost thinking it's been pushed to next gen. Is what I'm honestly somewhat. It's 50-50 at this point for me. But
and how have we not gotten Wind Waker Twilight Princess package deal with the HD remakes?
I don't know.
Like, how have we not gotten that? That's got to be the easiest thing. You port everything else that was on the Wii U to the Switch. Why haven't you ported those?
Yeah, it's just those things. Like I said, maybe it's about timing. The Wii U eShop is close to closing down. Maybe they're just waiting until after. Maybe they'll announce it in June or this Skull. So
Maybe
I don't know.
To me, the original Wind Waker still holds up, but I would love to play Twilight Princess again.
Me too.
That was a cool
Especially
one.
Wind Waker. Yeah, I want to play Wind Waker again. I did end up getting HD version on the Wii U, so I need to play that. But yeah, this has been great. It's been fantastic, but I'm out of time here. I need to get back to my evening. But man, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks for hopping on. This is Drew the Nostalgia Maniac with me. So if you haven't dropped a sub and a like and a comment, do that for me, and then go over to his channel and do the same. And I'm sure he's going to be posting some highlights and clips from this. He recorded the whole thing, so keep an eye out for that. And we'll be back some other time with more content. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'm going to try and figure out this raid situation, so I'm going to flip over to my screen. But peace out, guys. Have a good night, Drew. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Have a good night, everyone.
And Drew's child.
Yes, she's been hanging out here for a little while.
I just hear laughing. That is cool.
All right.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Peace out.
All right, we're gonna just bear with me for a few seconds, and we're gonna raid out on Twitch here. We'll flip to my BRB so you can listen to some fantastic banjo music. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I hope you'll send some of that jiggy look back love to the next person. Have a good night, guys. Ignore what's happening right now in the audio. I'm turning it off.